And we are live. My man Andres, I'm going to send this link out to everyone on our Instagram, and we will start. How are you doing, man? It's been a while. It's been March since our last show.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. But I'm excited. Sports are finally back. That's cool.
Oh, I had you muted. How are you, Andres?
I'm good. I'm excited. Sports are back. Got a lot to talk about. A lot of good things happening.
A lot of good things happening. Correct. After a lot of bad things have been happening. So, man, I haven't seen you in person since March. We haven't had a show together since March, man. Oh, it's good to be back, I'll tell you that.
There we go. And I got the stream on.
You good? You chilling?
Yep.
All right, man. So, you've been keeping up with baseball. I mean, we're going into this really blind. I wanted to keep things genuine and real when we first talked to each other. So, let me know. How you doing?
In terms of baseball, doing pretty good. Enjoying a few games I've been watching. Been a little busy, but I like watching them.
Exactly.
Like my boys out there again.
Yeah, you know, to you and to everyone else out there who's listening who is a student, if you buy MLB TV and you say you're a student, you actually get the entire season of out-of-market games. So, what's up? What is up in the chat? If that's Somi, my man, what's up? If that's not, whoever that is, what's up? Giants are losing 7-1. Love it. Hate that. What's it called? So yeah, you get the whole season for $33. So I don't get A's and Giants because I get them on my local station, but I get every other game. Pretty sweet deal. I'd check it out if I were you.
For how much? 33?
$33. Yep, for the whole season.
All 60 games?
All 60 games. So you're down there. You wouldn't get the Dodgers and Angels games, I believe, but you get every other game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty sweet deal, I'm telling you. First of all, what are your thoughts on this 60-game season? We haven't really talked about it together. Things are going to be a little different this year. 60 games as opposed to 162, and 16 teams will now make the playoffs instead of 10. So some big changes. What's up, Paige?
I'm trying to get this chat to work on your... Let's see.
You're trying to chat in the Twitch chat as you're talking to me. You're trying to talk to Somi, huh?
Yes.
My man.
I'll figure it out. So the 60 games, kind of like that. You know, they're kind of just testing the waters just to see how it goes, which I think is a good idea. I don't think, the MLB really wants to rush into, a full year, full season.
Exactly.
But, they're giving the people something to watch and something to do, and that's good. And I really like that the players are willing to go out and play and to...
Yeah, these guys are putting themselves at a huge risk, like you said. Took a while for them to agree to the season, but towards the end, it was like, are these protocols, is this really going to work? And all signs so far has pointed to a really low testing percentage, positive. So it's been working so far, and I'm really hoping it continues to work. I hope everyone stays healthy,
Yeah, man. I think that as long as they're taking the precautions necessary, they do have a few players testing positive, and they've had a few players tested positive. But the good thing is it's not like a widespread towards the whole team. Like where one guy gets it, everybody.
Exactly. That's what you're fearing. Your entire team get taken out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, so far I think they've done a good job. There's a few players that have tested positive and have already came back and got cleared. So. Yeah,
quite a few players have come back after some early tests. Freddie Freeman got it pretty bad. DJ LeMahieu, a lot of these guys. So it's good to see him back.
Definitely.
So yeah, Somi in the chat said that guy recently signed with the Yankees, big contract guy. Is he worth it? And I guess that'll bring us right into our first game here. Opening day yesterday, Nationals Yankees. Garrett Cole signed a huge contract with the Yankees. Upwards of 300 million. Yesterday he pitched 5 innings. He only gave up 1 hit, and it was a home run to Adam Eaton. And the Yankees beat the Nationals in 5 innings because there was actually a rain delay.
Yeah.
So the game got called early because of thunder and lightning. So both pitchers got a complete game, which had some funny implications in our fantasy league where you get points for pitching a complete game. So Scherzer and Cole both got those points, but I'm gonna move this up a bit so my fat head's not blocking the stats, and it's still blocking the stats. Love it. All right. So yeah, did you watch that game? You happen to watch that game on Jess? I know you've been real busy lately.
I saw a few innings.
Yep.
I saw probably the first. I think I saw the second and the part of the third.
Yeah, there were only a few innings to watch, so good thing you caught some.
Yeah. One thing I noticed, the pitchers seem to be struggling a lot. With the change in the baseballs.
Yeah, exactly. So like, not even at first I was like, what do you mean struggling? But I'm like, oh yeah, struggling to adjust to the rules because if a ball's hit and play and a lot of people touch it, they won't let you get that baseball back. And pitchers like using the same baseball because when a player hits a ball, the ball gets scuffed and it has marks on it, and that makes the ball like, think of it like a wiffle ball, like it moves. Yeah,
a little more aerodynamic. Yeah.
Exactly, aerodynamic. Golden Noodle, Marlin in the chat, what's up? MLB organization by far the most progressive leagues in sports right now? Yeah, you mean in terms of social justice issues or just like fucking playing? Because I mean, I gotta agree on both, but yeah. Cole got used to it though. I saw some clips from spring training of him getting really mad that he couldn't keep the same baseball and giving up a home run. But he pitched great yesterday. Only gave up 1 hit, and it was a home run in the first inning, and he settled down after that.
Yeah, I think he really worked towards that too. Like, but it's Garrett Cole, man. That guy's a dog on the mound. I don't think he was too happy with the 5-inning win, but he went out there and did pretty good from what I saw.
Yeah, no, he he definitely did. So yeah, another big story from this game though is Juan Soto. A few hours before the game, he tested positive for COVID, but some questions around this positive test because he tested positive, and then he tested positive 3 days ago, and then yesterday, the day of the game, he took 2 instant result tests, and they both came back negative. So they're thinking it might be a false positive, or maybe those tests were false negatives. But I saw a lot of reporters and people saying like, "Oh, this is the end of the season. You got to postpone it all because of this," and they just simply don't realize this is what the players agreed to. They knew people would test positive and people would be in contact with them. And if they're taking the measures they have to off the field, on the field, in the clubhouse, then if he actually is positive, then the spread should be very limited. So he's asymptomatic, he says. Let's hope it's a false positive. But if he actually has the virus, let's just wish him to come back healthy. Yeah.
Quick recovery.
Yeah. Oh, Somi. Got heading out to Monterey in a few. Have fun, man. You have a great drive here. Maybe I'll see you. We can go say hi to each other, go eat outside or something. Miss you, Somi. You'll be on the next one of these.
Yeah, I think as long as we have more players like Rizzo handing out hand sanitizer at first, we should be good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You want to explain what happened there?
Yeah, so who was it that got the first hit?
I think Arcia, Orlando Arcia.
Yeah, it was like the 3rd inning, and he poked one out into left field, and him and Rizzo Rizzo came and offered him hand sanitizer as he was taking off his batting gloves and his Evo shield and his guards and all that. And it's just pretty funny, man. Kind of ironic too. None of them had a mask on, but I mean,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do once you're actually playing, And now we have final Twins and White Sox. Twins beat the White Sox 10-5. That was a great game. I was watching some of that. Twins took an early lead. White Sox came back. 3-run homer from Yoan Moncada. And Twins ended up just crushing them coming back. So, we got some big implications here for our contest. At the end of this show, we will be revealing who won the giveaway. But we have Let me pull it up on my phone because it's really close. I know in first place we have Ashlyn. Ashlyn Brajas got 9 out of the 15 games correct. Friend of the show, Ashlyn. So good to see her with that. Then we got 4 people with 8 correct and 4 people with 7 correct. Yes, Paige Ashlyn is in the lead right now for this giveaway, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, anything else to say about opening day, that first game, Yankees-Nats? What do you think, Andres?
Didn't really catch a lot of it. I just like seeing, guys go out there. Guys compete.
Yeah,
you can tell guys are a little rusty. Not too many hits the first few games, but
no. Stanton, though. Stanton had 3 RBIs and a 2-run homer. First home run of the season from Giancarlo. It's good to see him back.
Controversial player, man, but I hope he keeps it up.
Controversial player? Why? Because he gets injured?
That he's kind of, he's spotty. He has his good runs, and then he's got, a series where he'll go like 1 for 12 or something. Bunch of Ks, but hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm not rooting against him.
Do you see Dr. Fauci's first pitch? Andres?
I think there's something wrong with my internet.
Oh no, I hear you still. I still hear you.
Okay, I can hear you better now. I think you just cut off a little bit right
Oh,
there.
all good. I said, you see Dr. Fauci's first pitch? Oh, he bounced it pretty bad, like 50 Cent. And someone put together an edit of him throwing this horrible first pitch and Stanton swinging at it and striking out. So I thought that was pretty fun.
And those horrible pitches are real fun to watch on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. All right. Next, only 2 games yesterday on our opening day. But the next game we don't need to talk much about. My Giants lost to your Dodgers 8-1. It was pretty bad.
We got to talk all about that game.
Oh, dude, the Giants lineup is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They have a lot of, like, if they can piece, like, a really good base-to-base kind of offense, I think they'd be pretty good, man.
This is their lineup for opening. What the fuck? Sorry. I'm gonna move where my head is. I'm, like, getting screwed right now.
They got a lot of their best players, or, they're more... like their former All-Stars, like all of their kind of, I guess, best players and the most known players. Most of them are like injured and stuff, like Brandon Bell's out.
Belt's out, Longoria's out, Posey opted out.
Longoria's out.
So yeah, I don't know if you can see my screen right now, but their starting lineup on opening day was Yastrzemski, Flores, Sandoval, Dickerson, Pence, McCarthy, Dubon, Crawford, and Heineman. Who the hell are these guys?
I love seeing Hunter Pence in the Giants uniform.
Oh, yes.
That was cool.
Legend. He was an all-star. His last year on the Giants in 2018 was kind of sad. He sucked quite a bit. But last year, he actually made the all-star team on the Rangers as their DH. So
the Rangers, yeah.
Pence has still got it, man.
He's just DHing, too. Or he's more of a utility guy. But, yeah, I think they got a few players though that I'm looking forward to watching, especially Yastrzemski, man.
Yeah, I was listening to another baseball podcast and they said Yastrzemski has already played too many games on the Giants for how good he is, and can't say I disagree with that. We're not going to be too good this year, but with 8 teams making the playoffs in each league, more than half Giants, shit. We might have a shot. What do you think? What do you think about the Giants possibly sneaking in? Like you said, could get hot.
Yeah, I mean, they got Gabe Kapler. Gabe Kapler is their coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's a really good coach, man. He believes in his players.
Yeah, he gets a real bad rap from his 2 years in Philly, but I got faith in him. He knows the game. He definitely he's high baseball IQ.
And I think that might be the team for him, man.
Exactly. He had some pretty high. He had a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on the Phillies. Yeah. Can't say it's very high pressure here on the Giants this year. So he's got 2 years under his belt. New team, general manager who has faith in him. I'm excited to see what he does in this little rebuilding year. But the Dodgers,
especially especially because he could do like kind of whatever he wants. Like he can
Mm-hmm.
shape this team, form it the way he wants to.
He can
I think the
experiment a
Giants are
lot,
going to be
yeah.
really good in a few years, man.
So yeah, your Dodgers. They had Kershaw starting. He got scratched with a back stiffness, probably for the best. He's a little washed in my opinion. But Dustin May, who was optioned earlier in the day, got called back up to start, and he had a pretty good outing. He went 4.1 innings, gave up 1 earned run, a sac fly to Sandoval, and they took him out a little early. He probably wasn't planned to start too long, but Dodgers pitching shut down the Giants after that. Enrique Hernandez had 5 RBIs, including a home run, 4 hits. So he's looking real great for you guys while you're keeping Gavin Lux down. So what do you guys say about your Dodgers this year and yesterday?
Oh, I think they might need a few more games to kind of figure it out, but I mean, you could see all it took was a few innings for them, some hits, driving some runs here and there, and I mean, they got a tough lineup, man. Like 1 batter to 9 batter, like every out, it's a tough out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that they got Mookie Betts.
Yeah, man,
Mookie's
their
there
lineup's
long
even
term.
scarier. This is the scariest lineup they've thrown out there, and they've made the World Series the past
Yep.
few years. Like
And
God,
Mo-
dude.
and Mookie's gonna stay, so that's all the more reason for them to get comfortable around each other. So yeah, man, it's tough, and they got depth too. They got a lot of good prospects that they could bring up, in case an injury or something with this whole coronavirus situation.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Guys,
depth.
they need their rest. I think they're gonna look. I think they're looking solid, man.
Yeah,
And if they can pick it up on the pitching,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pitching
Well,
aspect
right
of it,
now,
yeah.
they're beating the Giants 7-1 right now. Let's get a little summy. Let's get a little summary of how those runs have scored. Muncy hit a home run. Jalen Davis is the Giants' only run. He hit a homer. Muncy has 2 homers tonight, actually. Wow. And
Damn.
Mookie hit a RBI single. CSUMB fan 831. What's up? Mookie hit an RBI single for his first Dodger RBI. So we got that tonight. And yeah.
First of the many, hopefully.
Yep, exactly. So yesterday's action ended. It's so good to have baseball back. And we were treated today with 14 games. Everyone played except the Nationals and the Yankees. So this morning, our first game of the day, 1 p.m. start, it was Mets and Braves, and that game was a 1-0 finish on opening day. Jacob deGrom went 5 innings. He had 0 earned runs, and they took him out after 5. Soroka went 6 innings, no earned runs, and Chris Martin got the loss. He pitched 1 inning and gave up the only run of the game, which turned out to be a solo homer from Yoenis Cespedes. Great to see him back. His first home run since
In how many
2018,
days?
and it was the game decider.
Yeah.
So you love to see Cespedes healthy.
Yeah, I actually like Cespedes. I think he's a great player.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm wondering is, I don't know about the decision to take DeGrom out so early. 5 innings, I understand, like his first start. He was dealing with a little injury thing a week ago, so maybe that's why. But as we'll talk about later, Kyle Hendricks threw a complete game shutout for the Cubs today on opening day. So a lot of teams aren't really worried about throwing their guys too long like we thought. So interesting decision, but
Yeah,
in the end, the Mets didn't swing the bat. They did have more hits. No. Wait a sec. They won. I'm stupid. I was going to talk
Yeah,
about
the Mets did
Soroka
win.
taking him out after 6. My bad. I got it switched around. So what do you think about them taking Soroka out after 6 when he's got like one hit against him?
Chris Paddock from the Padres. He actually had, they had their first game today, and he opened it up, and he did the same thing. He threw 6 innings. I think only allowed I don't know how many hits. Maybe
I'm gonna
like
look it
2
up for
hits.
you right now. Yeah, 6
Yeah,
innings, 4 hits.
he
They
threw
took him out.
6 innings, no earned run. He was throwing a gem, and they decided to pull him. I don't know what it is. Maybe maybe the teams are trying to get their bullpen. They're going trying to say it.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get their bullpen a little more involved. Trying to get because when you're in the finals, the World Series, and the playoff run, your bullpen is really where it matters. So I don't know if they're trying to get their bullpen a few more innings, especially with the shorter season. But yeah, it's starting to become a trend where pitchers are throwing 6, 7 innings. Unless they have like a no hitter or a perfect game going, they usually don't go past that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just the new age of baseball. You don't want your guys to go too long, and it's not very exciting to watch, in my opinion. But I understand it. So
Yeah.
what can you do? All right. So we have some finals since we went live. This some implications for our giveaway. The Twins beat the White Sox, and the Padres have beaten the Diamondbacks. So let's see if anyone who is in the running still for our giveaway had those teams. Let's see. Somi is back. What is up, my man?
Freaking Somi, man. Me and Somi and a few of his buddies, we make one of the best Fortnite squads in the nation, man.
All right, Padres. We had Kayla, Mark, Sam, Ashlyn. So let me add them up. Your mom's listening too? Somi's mom, what's up? Let's see. I said Kayla, Ashlyn, Mark, Sam. Mark with 9, Ashlyn at 10. Ashlyn's still up there. Sam to 8, and Kayla to 8. And then we had the Twins game. So, Andres, I'll let you start talking about this next one while I add these scores up. Next game, we had Cincinnati beat the Tigers 7-1. Mike Moustakas made his Reds debut today, and he made it a good one. He had 3 hits and 4 at-bats, 4 RBIs, including a home run Mike Moustakas hit. And Matt Boyd had a horrible outing for the Tigers. He did go 5 innings. They got their innings out of him, but he hit a batter to load the bases, and he walked one in, and pretty bad for him. So that's unfortunate. But Sonny Gray on the other side, bouncing back after a bad year with the Yankees 2 years ago, got traded to the Reds, had a pretty good year last year, and opening day he picked up the win. He went 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts for Sonny. So these Reds are going to be a little scary this year. Their lineup was Irvin, Votto, Suarez, Castellanos, Moustakas, Davidson, Senzel, Galvis, Casali. What do you think about these Reds?
Man, they got depth, dude. Like the thing is, like they got a lot of guys who kind of don't know about, but like if you know them, you know that they're tough outings, man. Like they rate too. They got a good one. They have an what's his name? Aristides Aquino, who's in his second year.
Yeah, he didn't make the team, surprisingly.
Yeah, he's in the minors right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Read up on.
Crazy.
And it's crazy, after having a year like last year where he was brought up probably I think like midway through the season.
Uh-huh.
It might have even been more towards the end, and he was like just going off, like just homer after homer after homer, and like that guy like raked. And for him not to make the season or not to make the team this season, man, that's got to say a lot about
I'm wondering. I mean, I understand he might need some more development, but is there really someone out there who's like going to be better? Oh yeah, young team, but some veterans. Somi, Joey Votto, Moustakas are some real veterans on that team, but
especially Joey Votto, man. Joey Votto is like probably the veteran.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Like when you think veteran, that's why I think of Joey
Hall
Votto.
of Famer. So sorry to interrupt you, but with this update, we have a tie for first place with 2 games left. We have Ashlyn and Mark with 10 wins each, and then Rebecca and Jordan with 9 wins each. So, to look out for these final games, right now, the Astros, no, it's just Giants, Dodgers. Oh, wait, no, there's 1 game left. Angels and A's is the last game because we didn't do the Dodgers, we didn't do the game. So, Angels and A's.
Yeah, they're in the 7th right now.
The Angels, Mark and Ashlyn both picked the Angels. Ooh, that's interesting. And then after that, Rebecca and Jordan. Let's see. Jordan picked the Angels as well. And who did Rebecca pick? She picked the Angels. So everyone picked the Angels. That means...
Oh, no love for your A's, man.
Yeah,
no
I
love
know.
for your
Shoot.
Athletics.
We have a... No matter what, we will have a two-way tie for first place with Mark and Ashlyn. So...
Possibly a three-way. Oh, actually, no.
No, it's going to be a go A's. Yeah, there you go, Paige. So, our contest. We're going to have a tiebreaker tomorrow.
Between Ashlyn and Mark?
Between Ashlyn and Mark. I'm going to text them right now. I'm going to let them know. Ashlyn and Mark. I'm going to say...
Really?
You are tied for first place. I'm going to do a tiebreaker. You have to answer this question.
So are we going to do a game or...
What will
or
the
you
final
both the
score of the A's and Angels be tonight? Right now it is...
question? 1-2.
Right now it is 2-1 Angels. Okay. I'm going to send the same thing to Mark. All right. Anything else to say about these Reds? You know, Joey Votto, like you said, the true professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Got a great squad, man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Sonny Gray, I'm a big fan of Sonny Gray, too. I watched him since he was in college, so when he was pitching for the Yankees, he had a few good years in, like, 2016, 2017. I know he had one good year with them, and then he kind of fell off, but hopefully he starts to pick it up back again.
Mm-hmm. You know, A's legend, Sonny Gray. So, here, next game, we had Toronto and Tampa Bay. And if some of you guys don't know, Toronto is homeless this season. The city of Toronto said that they cannot play at their home stadium at Rogers Centre because they don't want the Blue Jays to go out into the USA and come back on a weekly basis because the USA has handled the COVID pandemic very poorly. And they don't want people coming to Rogers Centre to play from America. So, you know, you hate to see it, but you can't really blame them. So, there's that. So, they will be playing in Buffalo, New York, a minor league stadium in Buffalo. It's not the nicest facility, but at least they figured out somewhere they'll be able to call home this season. But
Ooh, that's tough, man.
it's real tough.
Just being on the road all season, like, you know, a lot of players, when they talk about the mental aspect of traveling and stuff, one of the things they bring up is just being on the road and how exhausting it is, just playing city to city, flying around, and they definitely enjoy their home stretches more, especially when they have fans.
Exactly. Even if there's no fans, though, like you still got to enjoy your home field, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of the players, they build like a little life for their home stadium or their home city. They usually have like a house somewhere they stay, or they stay in hotels. So yeah, most of the guys in the Blue Jay squad, the majority of them are probably going to be in hotels most of the throughout the whole season. So, but I mean, luckily it is 60 games, so it's not too difficult to put up with. But not having that home field advantage just puts them already at a disadvantage.
So I'm showing pictures of the Buffalo field up here, top right. Doesn't look like a major league field, but
Dude, I love that field.
Yeah.
All turf, and just every time I see it, I think of Joey Bats.
Oh, you're talking about the Blue Jay Stadium, not Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great. Oh, dude, the sound in there for the Joey Bats home run.
Oh, we're talking about...
It was so loud.
Okay. I thought we were talking about the Rogers Center. Okay. Oh, but yeah. I freaking love that field.
Yeah, it's a great stadium. Great acoustics in there. All right. So, this game today, the Blue Jays did not have it on their mind, though, because they did win 6-4. Biggio with a 3-run homer. Kevin Biggio. Grichuk had an RBI. Hernandez, Tellez. They ended up winning. But the Rays, they're scrappy. They didn't go down without a fight. The Blue Jays scored 6 in the first 5 innings, and Rays started chipping away, but wasn't enough. Their new player from Japan, Tsuchugo? I don't know how to say that. He had a home run off Ryu. That was their only home run. Adames RBI, Brusso, and his home run. So, Rays are good, but the Blue Jays are a little better today.
Who
And
was it that
it's going to
threw
be
games for the
interesting to
Rays?
see.
Was it Glasnow?
Charlie Morton started.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where a lot of these these AL East teams ends up with this playoff format. Because I don't know if you saw it or not, but the top 2 teams from each division will make it no matter what. No matter what their record is, top 2 teams will make it. So I think we can pencil in the Yankees to get one of those slots. And then after that, Red Sox, Rays, Blue Jays. Sorry, Orioles, I'm not going to consider you. But, 4 out of the 5 teams, they're going to be fighting for a spot. And there's a real possibility that 4 teams from a division can make it now. Because it goes the top 2 at the division, and then the 7th and 8th seed are just the best record after the top 2. And that could very easily be the Rays and the Blue Jays. Don't know how easy it'll be since they play their division 40 out of 60 games, but still. Any thoughts?
On the AL East?
Yes. What do you think? How many teams do you think will make the playoffs from there?
Okay, so there's 16 teams that make the playoffs, right?
Yes, 16 make it. Top 2 from the division, and then the 7th and 8th seed are the best records after the top 2.
Oh, wow. So is it going to be 8 from the AL, 8 from the NL?
Yep. It's interesting, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of interruptions from my little brothers right now. They're walking in and out of
Dude,
the room.
all good. First show back, I'm just happy to be talking, man.
Yeah. Let's see, we're talking the Yankees division and the Red Sox.
Yankees, Red Sox, Rays, Blue Jays, Orioles. How many teams do you think
so I
make
think
it? Minimum of 2.
I think it's pretty safe to say the Yankees are penciled in as, as the best record in the AL.
I agree with that.
It's going to be very tough to compete with
That
them.
lineup's insane.
Yeah, I think it's, there's teams like the Orioles that, are probably not going to make it. But, the Rays could surprise us. Boston, I think, they probably have a good chance. And same with the Blue Jays, it's because they got a young team.
Mm-hmm.
I think its predictions are hard, especially with the 60-game season, and especially after not having like an actual spring training, not actually
Exactly,
having,
and then also the unknown of someone could get the virus and they have to be out for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, so there's always the possibility that a guy like Garrett Cole, the Yankees
Juan
ace
Soto.
might, just like Juan Soto with the Nats. If they had him yesterday, I think all game.
Maybe the game's a little closer yesterday if they have him in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a stretch to say he's their best hitter this season. So big blow to them.
Especially with Rendon gone, I think Juan Soto, he's probably that guy.
Yeah,
he's their guy.
Exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be fun to see though. It's gonna be fun to see how the season looks. It's already a little weird. Might as well add in 30 million more playoff teams. So there's that. Up next, the first big upset of the season. Marlins beat the Phillies 5-2. Aguilar hit a 2-run homer. Gregorius hit
we don't have to talk. This one we don't really have to talk about.
The Harper lover. Harper did get on base. He got a walk. 2 strikeouts.
0 for 3 with a walk. God.
Yeah, Gregorius hit a bomb. Aguilar hit a bomb. And Marlins put up 4 in the 6th, and rest is really history. Phillies scored 1 in the 7th, but that was not enough. The Marlins are tied for first place in the NL East. Alcantara pitched into the 7th, 6.2 innings, Alcantara. 1 earned run. Nola, 4 earned runs. Not a great start for him. And Kinsler, the former Twins reliever, got the save. So a team like the Marlins could sneak into the playoffs in this format. So,
definitely.
If someone goes on a slump, because think of the Nationals. If the 60-game season happened last year, the Nationals don't even make it. They started out horrible. So if some of these NL East contenders, Braves, Phillies, Nats, if some of them get into slumps, all it takes is a hot month from the Marlins, and they're in. I'm saying a lot because it's been a while. Not used to talking on the radio, on the show, so a little rusty here.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think at this point anybody has a real chance of making it. I know we booted out teams like the Orioles, probably the Tigers, but I mean, you never know. They can just put up a battle. It's only 60 games, so I think the team with that mindset, 60 games, come off starting hot, and just continue. To continue to get W's. I mean, anybody could win.
Because there's 15 teams in each league, and only 7 of them missed the playoffs. 8 of them are going to make it, more than half. So there's going to be some real sketch teams in the playoffs this year. But do you know what the format is? Have you figured it out yet?
No.
This was already here.
What's it called? So I'm excited. So it's going to be a 3-game series for everyone. Better record gets home field. You win 2, you move on, and that's it. There's no buys or anything. So the number 1 seed could be facing a team like the Marlins, and they lose game 1. They have to win 2 in a row to go to the next round.
Damn.
Yeah. So Ashlyn has responded to me, but my buddy Mark has not. So that's a little unfair in her respects.
Well, he's still got a little bit of time there.
Yeah, if he doesn't respond, I think I might just figure out another tiebreaker, or maybe I'll give it to Ashlyn because she responded. But we'll see. But that's pretty cool. She told me she doesn't know anything about baseball, and she picked whose jersey she liked better. So maybe I should take that strategy when I make my bet. What the hell is printing?
Really her strategy?
What? Sorry, Andres.
That was really her strategy.
She straight up texted me that was her strategy, and I think that is hilarious that it actually worked. Dude, I don't want to print.
That works.
Sorry. Yeah, pretty funny. Ashton said, "Are you live?" Yes, dude. Let me get the link to her. So yeah, I'll spare you from talking about your Phillies anymore.
It's all good, man. I didn't catch the game anyway, so I can't really be upset at them because I didn't I don't technically know what they did. Yeah, my fantasy team, I have 3 players on the Phillies. I got Reese and Harper who are starting, and they both went over.
Yeah.
They just got to. I'm pretty confident they'll pick it up.
Yeah, Phillies are a great team. So. Oh, whoa! Dodgers have the bases loaded in the 8th inning. Why am I not surprised? Okay. So, next up, we had Indians and Royals. Royals kept it close. It was 0-0 till the 5th. And then in the 5th inning, Jose Ramirez with a double. And Hernandez, don't know, I think Cesar Hernandez with a double as well, RBI. So, they won with that. Danny Duffy, not a bad outing for him. 4.1 innings, 2 earned runs. But Shane Bieber, 6 innings, no earned runs. Great outing. Brad Hand with the save. God, Greg Holland's on the freaking Royals still? I think they got him back. A little nostalgic pickup from 2015. But Royals were held to 4 hits. And, not much to talk about in this game. Royals are another team, though, I could see sneaking in. Their roster isn't too good this year, but you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, they definitely don't have that squad from 2015 when they 2015 when they won it all. But
did you know? Sorry to interrupt, but did you know? They went to Game 7 with the Giants in 2017 and 2014 in the World Series, and I was looking at analyst predictions for 2015, and no one predicted the Royals to make the playoffs again. They saw 2014 as a fluke. So that just goes to show these guys don't know anything, and anything can happen during a season, and even more so in a 60-game season. So, us saying a team like the Royals could sneak in isn't too far-fetched. Is it very likely? No. But 8 out of 15 teams make it. Why not the Royals?
Yeah, fortunately they lost a lot of their core in 2015 with, Moose and what's his name? Their outfielder. What was his name?
Gordon?
No, not Aaron Gordon.
Kane?
Center fielder.
Lorenzo Kane.
Yes, Lorenzo Kane. Yeah, with them being gone, but you never know. It's kind of hard to talk about baseball, predict and make the predictions because the 60 games and all that. But
The unpredictability of it all, yeah.
yeah,
So, the next
It's
game,
a lot of fun coming out and talk about it.
Brewers and Cubs. This was a great outing by Kyle Hendricks. Complete game shutout, 9 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs, 9 strikeouts. Did not throw one pitch over 90 miles an hour. He's always been a finesse guy. He hits his spots. He throws the pitches he wants. And he sat this Brewers lineup down. Only hits of the night were Orlando Arcia, who got 3 hits. The 9-hitter for the Brewers. And other than that, we had 2 strikeouts from the 2-3-4 hitters, Yelich, Hira, and Smoke. And that's all she wrote for this one. So, Cubs get the win. They got their 3 runs. I know Ian Happ hit a bomb and Rizzo hit a bomb on one knee. Homers from them. And that was the game. Pooch said, let's go A's. Yeah, we're rooting for those A's right now. Only game still on. It's good to have A's baseball back. And don't even want to hear it about the Dodgers game right now. So, I know you're a Dodgers fan too. So, it's 9-1. So, that's great. Love it. I'm rooting for the A's though. They're down 2-1. Let's see them come back. So, yeah. Brewers lose, Cubs win. 2 teams expected to make the playoffs. Don't know if there's much more to say about this besides Kyle Hendricks is underrated as hell.
Definitely shows you don't need high velocity. Great pitcher in this league.
Nope. Finesse still does it. And your career is going to be a little longer if you can get guys out and not throw 100 miles an hour. So,
Yeah,
don't know how old
Bartolo's
Hendricks
alone,
is.
man.
Hendricks seems like relatively young. He's a newer name on the scene. So, how old is Kyle Hendricks? I'm going to ask Siri. He's 30. Wow, he's younger than I thought. So, look out for Hendricks to have a great long career.
The next 5 years, probably.
Yeah. So, next game, blowout. Not too many blowouts besides the Reds and Tigers so far, but the Orioles made sure
Or
to...
the Dodgers and the Giants.
All right. I blocked that one out, but you're right. Last night was a bad blowout. And today's another one. So,
9-1 is pretty. It's kind of a blowout.
Orange and black teams are not doing too well this season. They've been blown out every game they've played. So, the Orioles lost to the Red Sox, who scored 13 runs, 13-2.
13 runs.
Yep.
My God, they were on fire.
We had home runs from no one on the Red Sox. They just got some hits. We had RBIs from Benintendi, Bogarts, Bradley Jr., Martinez, Peraza, Pilar, and Vasquez. So, they're doing fine without Mookie. That's a great lineup. It's never been a question mark on the lineup for them. It's been the pitching. And Nate Eovaldi, after his World Series heroics last year, he didn't pitch too hot. So, getting,
2 years ago.
even though it's against the Orioles, getting an opening day win, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, that's got to feel good for him. And don't know why John Means didn't start. Hope he's all right. But Tommy Malone started instead. Didn't know he was still in the league. 3 innings, 4 earned runs. Classic Orioles. Orioles did have 6 hits. Red Sox had 17. No one on the Orioles had more than 1 hit. Chris Davis. Only 1 strikeout for Chris Davis. Good for him.
Any hits?
No hits
That's
for
an
Chris.
improvement.
Yeah. How's Toronto looking? Toronto got a dub today, Pooch. They won 6-4. Don't have a home stadium, but they got the win. Kevin Biggio. Buffalo. So, yeah, there's that. Don't think the Orioles sneak in the playoffs. Here, the debut of Texas's new ballpark, the next game. The Rangers played a interleague matchup with the Rockies. We had a little pitcher's duel here, not as good as the other ones. Hey, Dodgers beat the Giants. Who would have thought? Rangers win 1-0. They each had 3 hits. And the Rangers got an Odor RBI. And RBI double from Odor.
Only run of the game. Lance Lynn, the vet. Great season last year. 6 innings, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts. Herman Marquez for the Rockies, their ace. 5 and 2/3, 2 hits, 1 earned run. So both pitched great. Marquez sadly gave up that 1 earned run and got the loss. So that's why wins and losses don't really matter in baseball. They're a bad stat. Yeah, pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
First game at the new ballpark. Sucks there were no fans to see it, but it's just great to have baseball back. You seen the ballpark, Andres?
Not yet. It's actually the first time I'm hearing about it.
Looks
But
like
yeah, what you said about Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn last year had a great season.
Oh, dude,
Their pitching staff's pretty good. They got Kluber. I don't know if I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you did too. They got Corey Kluber in a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers got Kluber. They got some other good vets in their pitching staff. So the pitching staff's good.
I think Mike Minor's on that team too.
Mike Minor, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Minor, that guy's solid.
Yeah, he is solid. A lot of solid pitchers on their team. And their lineup, looking at their lineup, it's not too bad. Odor had 30 homers a few years ago. Gallo is a power hitter. Danny Santana, Andrews is classic. Chu, classic. And Todd Frazier as well. So look out for the Rangers to be one of those teams making it into the playoffs. I don't think that's a stretch to say.
Definitely not.
Pitching will get you far in this 60-game season.
Heck yeah, man. Especially with Odor. Like I never really liked Odor, but every year he's been that guy for them.
He's been pretty consistent,
Sure,
I think he slumped. Yes. What, Nate? What happened?
Oh.
What?
Like it was out.
Oh, okay. Nate thought a home run was hit. And here is one of my games of the day today. Twins and White Sox. Interdivision. Two teams who are really looking to win the division. This AL Central is not too strong. So these are the two favorites in my eyes and a lot of fans. Twins and White Sox. Twins won 10-5. Scored 4 in the first, the Twins did, but White Sox chipped away. Scored 1 in the bottom of the first, and then they scored 4 themselves the next inning. It was 5-5, but the Twins scored 2 in the fourth, 3 in the seventh, and they won 10-5. We had 2 home runs from Kepler. Kepler is leading the league in home runs now after hitting 2. First pitch of the game, actually. I don't know if you ever hit leadoff. I did not when I played, but I feel like usually the leadoff hitter in baseball gets told to take a pitch, especially if it's the first one of the season. But Kepler thought there'd be a strike coming in, and he thought right. He hit a home run on the first pitch of the game. Moncada hit a 3-run homer to tie it, though. Tie it at 5. And couldn't do much after that. So this was a good one. Donaldson on the Twins. That'll be interesting to see. Both of these lineups are great. Twins. Yeah. Twins brought out Max Kepler, Donaldson, Polanco, Cruz, Rosario, Garver, Cave, Sano, and Arez. And the White Sox had Anderson, Moncada, Abreu, Grandal, Encarnacion, Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert, Delmonico, and Garcia. So, some great lineups for both of these teams.
I'm excited to see what Luis Robert can do this year.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people weren't sure if he was going to start the team back in March, if he was going to start in the minors or on the team. But 60-game season, White Sox are looking to make the playoffs. They said, we're going to do everything we can to win. And he definitely in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. Anything else to say on Robert?
I think just that whole squad. They got a lot of, not younger guys, but a lot of rising talent. Even Tim Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was kind of his breakout year.
100%.
Coming into a second year. So they got, guys that probably, realistically came, kind of out of nowhere. And, they're starting to make a name for themselves. So that's, even if they don't take that first spot or the first seed for the AL Central this year, I think definitely next year they're going to be strong candidates too. Them and the Twins. Which is good because, AL Central doesn't really have a lot of good teams, but I would say,
Yeah, I forgot about the Indians. I'll admit that. But these two teams and the Indians are really the ones who are going to be fighting for it.
Yeah. The Indians got a lot of great players, but the depth that the Twins have and then, the rising talent that the White Sox have are going to be hard to compete with for sure.
Yep, and it'll be fun to see with 2 teams from each division making it no matter what. So I think two teams from the combination of Twins, White Sox, or Indians. Two of those teams I think definitely make it. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And it could be three. If that third one has a better record than some other teams, there could be 3 AL Central. And it'll be interesting because we didn't mention you only play people in your geographical area. So the West only plays the West, AL, NL. Central plays the Central, and same for the East. So it's not very strong in the Central. The teams competing in the Central are the White Sox, the Twins, and the Indians in the AL. And in the NL, you have the Reds, Cardinals, Brewers, and Cubs. So that leaves the Pirates, the Pirates, Royals, and Tigers that these teams are going to be beaten up on.
I never understood how the Pirates were NL Central. They're literally these guys.
They're literally. That's a weird one. Yeah, you look at a map and you're like, wait, they're all the way over there to the east.
Yeah, I think it's just to fill in a spot, but you could definitely say that the Pirates probably won't be making a lot of noise this season.
No.
Yeah. Central is not really the toughest division. So both AL and NL.
Yeah. All right, we're wrapping it up here. A few more games. Speaking of your Pirates, Cardinals barely beat the Pirates tonight, 5-4. Pirates came back late. Cardinals, they got a home run from Tyler O'Neill, one of their top prospects. Then they got a Dexter Fowler bomb and a Paul DeJong one. And they scored five early. Actually, 5 spread throughout, my bad. They scored, and then Pirates didn't score till the 7th inning. 2 in the 7th and 2 in the 9th. They were making a little ninth inning comeback. They only lost by 1, but that would have been fun if they came back in the 9th against the Cardinals. But Cardinals hold on. Kim gets the save. He's on my team. That's fun. Jack Flaherty, he's also on my fantasy team. He went 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and 6 strikeouts. Look out for him in the Cy Young discussion. Joe Musgrove, too, with a great outing. 5 2/3. He had 3 earned runs, but 7 strikeouts. Pirates lineup's not too bad when you look at it. What happened, Nate?
Oh, he slipped. It's tied.
Tie game. Ashland's prediction might be correct. It is 2-2. I'm gonna tell her now. 2-2.
What was her prediction?
Her prediction was 3-2 A's.
She voted. Okay.
Yeah, she texted me back. So if they win 3-2 exactly, I'm giving it to her. Even if Mark doesn't text back in time. He might be at work, so who knows. But if she predicted the exact score, got to give it to her off the bat. Team Ashland, says Paige. So, yeah.
The A's?
What, Nate?
Did Mark pick the A's?
He never texted me back. Pirates lineup, Bell, Moran, Frazier, Reynolds. Those guys are young. They're good. They got Polanco, who's out right now, COVID list. But Polanco, when he's not hammered in the outfield, he's pretty good. Remember that play where he slipped and fell in the outfield? It was last out of the game. Me and my brother joke around that he was drunk or something. Here, I'm gonna bring it up. Are you watching the Twitch stream?
Yeah.
Andres. Polanco error. I was gonna type Polanco error and see if it's the first. Yeah, Polanco injured while attempting catch. Oh, this is so good. All right, get ready for this one, Andres. Literally, me and my brother think that he was drunk when this happened. All right, I'm playing it. So good. Bottom of the 12th, tied game, 10-10. Bases loaded.
Popped it up. Again to Polanco. And he slips! Polanco falls down! And the Cubs
we
win
think
it!
it's so funny. He tried to put up a bare hand. He was falling and he put up a bare hand like he was going to catch it.
Again to Polanco. And he slips!
Okay, I'm watching it right now.
Polanco falls!
Barely got here. He tripped over his own.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. He threw up a hand. What if he caught it barehanded? That would have been the greatest catch of all time. So, yeah, Polanco, they got Gerard Dyson, the speedster. When they get Polanco back, I wouldn't say it's a stretch to say they might squeeze in the playoffs. You don't know. You never know.
Oh, man.
Maybe Felipe Vasquez will come back. Maybe he'll get acquitted.
Yeah, maybe Andrew McCutcheon will come back too.
Yeah, maybe Clemente too. All right. I'm gonna shut up. All right, it's fucked up. All right, Cardinals win. Seattle got off to a hot start against the Astros. The Cheaters. Cheaters won though. They came back. I don't want to talk about them. Do you?
The Trash Tros?
The Trash Tros.
Not unless we're talking about how many times they got dosed this game.
Yeah, fuck them. All right.
Those guys better be getting hit at least. They better have the highest hit by pitch percentage in the entire MLB for like the next, I don't know, 100 years. I hope so. I hope those guys are getting hit at least once per inning.
All right, so Mark texted me back. He said 3-1 Angels because when I texted him, it was 2-1 Angels. I said it's 2-2 now. I'm gonna say new prediction.
Yeah, he gets one more. He gets
one more because he didn't know. Ashton said they better not let me down. If they don't, I'm going to buy an A's hat tomorrow.
It's a good hat. She should go with the all green one.
Yeah. Wait, Mark's predicting the Angels to win and Ashton's predicting the A's to win. So I think it's just simple as that. Whoever wins.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say the person you're tied with, pick the A's to win. Pick the A's to win.
Okay, so
in the tiebreaker.
Okay.
In the tiebreaker. So you can pick the Angels to win, and if they do, you win. Is that cool? I'm just gonna let her know. The other guy you're tied with picked the...
Oh, Nelson Cruz.
What happened?
A's take the lead.
A's take the lead.
Nelson Cruz.
The other guy you're tied with picked
he threw it in the floor.
What is happening out? Nate's literally telling me... He's telling me someone Nelson Cruz the ball like game 6 of the World Series. Mark said, what about refuse? I was gonna say A's win. I'm gonna say, nah. Say the A's. I'm gonna say nah. Say the A's. Pick
I wish I had my laptop.
Pick a score. What score did Ashton say? 3-2. It's 3-2 right now. I'm going to say she picked a score as well, but I won't tell you. All right, sorry about that. So, Padres beat the Diamondbacks. Mark said, all in, Angels. You sure? He doesn't know that A's just took the lead. I'm not going to tell him. All right. A's just took the lead 3-2, so Ashton's looking on the money right now. So
yeah, the Angels got 3 outs.
Yeah. So would I get taken down? Would I get taken down if I watch this A's game right now on stream?
Yeah, let me check it out. Do you know who the Angels have coming up to bat next inning?
Here we can watch it live on here on the screen after this recap. We'll do a little recap. Padres beat the Diamondbacks. Nothing really to talk about. Calhoun hit a homer. Bumgarner made his debut.
The most exciting team that.
Yeah. Paddock, like you said, 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Great outing by him. Bumgarner made his Diamondbacks debut. Went 5 2/3, 3 earned runs. He's Bumgarner though. He'll be fine. And then Dodgers beat the Giants. They freaking suck. So we'll go to
Bumgarner was doing good until he had that 5th inning where he gave up 2 runs with 2 outs.
Yeah.
They ended up pulling him there, but he was looking good.
Fucking Chapman.
I'm not the biggest Bumgarner fan, but I was definitely
pass ball.
Chapman got caught in a rundown on a pass ball.
Air earlier too.
Damn. Dude, we're having a great ending to the show tonight. And the fun thing is we're not... Oh, where'd my window capture go? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Game day, baby. Yeah, you know, let's watch the game day score. I'm going to say... Sounds good. I'm going to say... A's just scored. Angels got 3 outs.
All right. Do you see the game day thing on my screen?
Yeah.
We got Chris Davis up the plate, bottom of the 8th,
Walked him.
and they walked him. All righty. So, while we're watching the end of this A's Angels game, who would have thought that our contest would come down to this? This is great. We got Matt Olson, my favorite, at the plate. So, you want to give? Let's give our 60 game predictions. How's that sound?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, Ramon Laureano double.
Yeah.
2 hits now.
Mark said, of course.
Yeah, I didn't start Laureano because I decided I would start Benintendi because they played the Orioles.
What's up, Banshee?
Kind of regretting it now.
Ross just texted me. He said, in Ashland's defense, when you place bets with a bookie, you can't change your bet mid-game. I'm disgusted. He said, her and the guy she's tied with both had the Angels to win. He said she had the A's. I'm going to say she just changed it to 2 to 3 A's. And they are 3 outs away from winning with that exact score.
You know, in all fairness, Ashland did change it when the Athletics were. So.
Ashland changed it when they were losing.
Yeah, so she
Yeah,
changed
in
it
her defense,
to
yeah.
3 to 2 when they were down 2.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
So we'll give it to her.
In Ashton's defense, that's funny. All right. So Matt Olson at the plate. Predictions. Let's do our playoff predictions. Which 2 teams do you think are gonna make it out of the? He said when you asked like an hour ago. I'm gonna say, yeah, she changed it an hour ago. And then I'm gonna say, but she changed it an hour ago. So did he. He told me Angels are gonna win. He said, so if the Angels are up, Ashton can change it again. I'm gonna say,
Who's saying that?
Ross to say that. I would say, no, she can't.
Ashland should go to Vegas.
I'm gonna say, this is funny. Versus Angels straight, yes. Okay. Yeah, this is great podcast content. I'm gonna say, Ashland picked the A's to win when I told her they were losing. That was ballsy.
Was he not want Ashland to win?
Dude, I don't know. Stop the score changing contest. Sorry, I decided what my own tiebreaker would be for my podcast. Ross, I'm listening to your podcast. Watch your dirty mouth. All right, Ross. All right, it fucking Siri came out as a typo, but he's listening anyways. So yeah, here's what happened. Here, we'll clear up what happened. I did the math. Ashland and Mark were tied. 10 wins apiece. They both had the Angels to win. So I'm like, okay, let's do a tiebreaker. And I said, we're live right now. Let's make it an interesting tiebreaker. Something we can determine now. I said, Angels are winning 2-1. What's the final score going to be? I didn't say who's going to win. I said, what's the final score going to be? And I was going to say whoever got the closest is going to win. Ashland said 3-2 A's, which is the score right now. When I told her it was 2-1 Angels, so that was actually really ballsy of her. And then Mark told me 3-1 Angels, and I said, well, she picked A's, you picked Angels. You just wanted to just do it straight. And then he's like, well, I want to change it. I'm like, oh, too late. And he said, all right, straight bet. A's win, Ashland wins, Angels win, Mark wins. So there's that.
And
Matt
Mark, you still got a chance, man. It really all depends on cleaning up, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We got a 2-2 count on Olsen right now. Back to our predictions. Wow, it's a wild night. Wild night on the show.
A lot of variation.
A lot of controversy.
Since I'm Ashland's bookie. Oh, I just downvoted Ross on accident. It's supposed to be a thumbs up. Straight bet, straight bet. Dude, I've been betting. I've been doing a lot of bets. My parlays today didn't hit too well. Me and my dad, we started watching UFC. Okay, we wanted to bet on something.
Crazy betting on UFC for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah, I did. Ross, I love this one. The night they did the first Fight Island with Usman, I fucking love Usman. Ross took me to Buffalo Wild Wings. I saw when Usman won the title. I've loved him ever since.
Oh, Sean.
What, Nate?
Chris Russo bet on the Twins today.
Chris Russo bet on the Twins? He's hyped.
They played the White Sox.
He bet against his own team. So yeah, we bet on Fight Island, me and my dad, and we knew nothing about any of the fighters. We just looked at like what people were saying about them online. We're like, fuck it, we'll bet him. We did like we did $30. We did a bunch of like $5 parlays. Came down to the final fight of the night. We lost every parlay except one. We had Usman in our final parlay, like four guys parlay. And Usman won, and we got our money back. And we bet the last like 3 UFC events. Dude, the thing I learned is that on these Wednesday and Saturday shows, underdogs don't mean shit. Like, so many underdogs won, and we just got screwed out of it. So we're learning. We're learning. Give me a shout out. Usman's boring, you dirty casual. Shout out to Ross. I like Usman just because I watched a fight of his, I think it was February or March. He attacked this guy's leg the entire match. This guy's leg was just bruised and brown and red.
This year, right?
Yes, this year.
Oh,
Robert
yeah.
Whitaker tomorrow. You heard it here. All right, I'm gonna make that bet for you, Ross. Yeah, I just like Usman. I think he's fun to watch. I don't know how I'm a dirty casual and Ross loves John Steroid Jones. I feel like the consensus is that everyone hates Usman. At least when I go on Reddit, which is a disgusting website. When I go on Reddit, I feel like everyone hates Usman because he's boring. And I honestly don't think he's boring. I think he's fun. It's fun to watch him stomp on people's toes at like 6 in the morning. So that's fun. And Olsen walked. We got a runner on first and second.
My God.
All right, for the third time before I interrupt myself again. NL West predictions. Which 2 teams? Who are the 1 and 2 teams that are going to make it?
You already know one of them.
Dodgers. Dodgers, yes.
Of course. And then
We both say the
second
Dodgers.
one,
I think we can agree on that.
I'm going controversial. Well, maybe not too controversial now, but I'm going Padres.
Padres. Nice.
Padres over the Rockies.
So you think Rockies get third, Padres second?
It for sure wouldn't beat the Giants.
Fuck you. I gotta agree with you. I would love to see the Padres make the playoffs for the first time in a while. You know what, Nate? You know the last time the Padres made the playoffs?
Say 2008
2008 or 2007, man.
I think it's 2007.
2007. It's been a while. Them and the Marlins and the Mariners have the longest droughts.
And White Sox.
White Sox as well. I started watching baseball in 2010, and I have not seen those teams make the playoffs ever in my baseball watching career. So, kind of like a sentimental value for me. I'd like to see the Padres make it, and this would be the year.
And with the best record in the NL, I'm pretty it's pretty safe to say that the Dodgers have a really good chance of getting it.
Mm-hmm.
So then, the Padres and the Rockies would they also have a good chance of both of them making the playoffs.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll give our division.
And you never know, the Diamondbacks could also potentially sneak in.
Mm-hmm. Everyone except the Giants in that division's got a shot.
We'll just throw them in there
for fun. We'll throw them in there for fun.
For the inclusion.
Exactly. He sniffs jocks all day. Usman does. He does. He's pretty boring to watch fight. I guess I'm a dirty casual because I like the boring guy who everyone hates.
That's Ross really thinks of the Naruto guy.
Oh, Nate wants to know what you think of Adesanya, the Naruto guy. I fucking love that guy. I saw him fight one time at Buffalo Wild Wings with you. I thought he was hype, and then I looked him up and I saw that he did all that anime shit before the fights. I'm like, oh, this guy's the best. So yeah, we'll give our 2 division winners, then we'll give our 2 wild card teams as well. So NL Central, who you got there? So yeah, I agree with you. Dodgers, Padres. We both agree on that one.
Yeah, I think the NL Central, you could probably shoe in the Cubs. And then I'd probably go Brewers.
Cubs and Brewers. You think the Cubs win it all? They'll win the division?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Cubs.
Wow, we got some controversy here. Ashland says Mark does not deserve a gift card. Wow. We got some shit talking. Well, Albert Pujols is at the plate. Ashland is 3 outs away. Liam Hendricks, the great A's closer on the mound.
Albert Pujols is up to bat.
Albert Pujols up the bat. The shade, yeah, the shit talking. We're here for it. Our first Sports Geeks back since March. We're excited.
Gosh, who do they have up there? Like Pujols, Fletcher.
They got Pujols, Castro, and Simmons.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Oh man.
Not ideal. You don't want that part of the lineup hitting.
You never
Central.
know. The machine might come up clutch.
Central. I'm gonna say Reds win the division. I'm gonna go Reds and Brewers.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Is this the guy facing Adesanya? Guy's fucking ripped. Ball. We got a ball. All right. Yeah, I say Reds, Brewers. Cubs are good too, but I think the Reds are going to surprise a lot of people. In play, outs. Am I spoiling it for you, Nate?
Yeah.
Am I ahead of you? Okay.
I don't know how.
Pujols is out.
Let me reset it. He's out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got out already?
Talk about... Ross just keeps mentioning how he just loves America. True patriot.
Ask Ross why Final Fantasy 7. No.
Nate wants me to ask him something about Final Fantasy when I've taken forever to beat it. I just can't beat games. Fuck that. What's it called? I just said for the 30th time. NL East. I know you're going to pick the Phillies, so we'll just get that one out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You Harper lover?
You got to go with the Phillies, and then I think you still go with the Nationals here.
Ooh, really? You like the Nats? With
Yeah.
Zimmerman opting out, Soto, COVID for the first 2 weeks?
You still got to give it to them. Good defenders this year, even though they might be out a few guys. I think they got a target on their back, and I think they'll step up. They still have Scherzer. And,
Scherzer. Strasburg signed a big contract. They had to pick between Strasburg and Rendon. And they went with the guy they've had the longest. And I think they made the right decision, Rendon's a great hitter. It's sad to see him go. But I feel like you can replace Rendon easier than you can replace a guy like Strasburg. He's one of a kind. I'm glad that we kept him. And, just reward him for all those years he's been on the team. 9 years, man. It's crazy. It feels like yesterday he debuted the same year as Posey, and he got his ring finally. So glad he got rewarded for that. But so you're gonna go Phillies? What? Sorry about that.
Strasburg might have been the smarter person to keep. Third base is easy to fill, man.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Rendon's special hitter, though.
Players.
Absolutely no disrespect to Rendon. But
That dude's a hell of a player, man.
and I'm glad he's going to be giving Mike Trout that protection, I'm kind of going to spoil one of my future picks, but I really hope the Angels make the playoffs. Just sucks. Trout's been one time, and he got swept. So, best player.
I honestly hope they win it.
Yeah, dude. I hope they make it far if they make it. So, it'll be good to see. I'm glad he's playing this year with his wife being pregnant and everything,
Mhm.
So, there's that. I'm not going to pick the same as you. I'm going to say I'm going to go Braves and Phillies. I'm going to say Braves and Phillies make it.
Braves and Phillies. You're not going with your Nats?
We'll talk about that later. But what's it called? I think the Braves got good pitching, good hitting. Albies, Acuna, Freeman's back, Duvall. They were gonna get Puig. He got COVID. They said fuck you.
Cannot catch a break.
Could not catch a break. Maybe they'll sign him back when he's healthy, but we'll see. Yeah. So let's give our 2 wild cards.
For the NL?
NL 2 wild cards. What are you seeing, Nate?
saw a home run, Sean.
The game is tied. Jason Castro.
Oh my
I saw
God.
it before Nate. I didn't want to say anything. Tied at 3.
Jason Castro went yard.
Yes. Jason Castro just went yards. 3-3.
Oh my goodness.
Ross just keeps sending me a million things about UFC. This game is close now. This is a nail biter.
And up was right there. He didn't call strike 3.
She said this is going on too long. I'm gonna say it's gonna go on a little longer. Dang. Nail biter. 3-3. If the A's win, Ashlyn wins the $15 gift card. If Ross wins, he gets the Ross. I'm thinking of Ross because
Mark.
he's texting me. If Mark wins, he gets the $15 gift card. What a way to end the show. I don't think we can end it till this game ends. So yeah. So your 2 teams, who you got as the wild
So the
card
wild
team?
cards to the NL.
The NL. Yep.
I'd go with the Reds since I hadn't picked them, and I think I'm gonna go with the Braves too.
Nice. Smart man.
You know, you can't forget about the greatest rising prospect in baseball right now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a shame if they didn't make it.
Yeah. So Reds, Braves. I feel like those are
That's strike 3.
2 solid picks.
Nate's getting pissed at this umpire right now.
Is it Angel Hernandez?
No, he was the umpire yesterday though for the Yankees
my-
game. The first game of the season,
Oh
they
my
said, "Hey, let's
God,
make
did you
Angel,
see that?
Angel Hernandez the ump."
First game, he already fucking blew a call. Jesus, that guy.
I'm gonna say Diamondbacks and Nationals are my wild card team. I
Okay.
think Diamondbacks got a good squad, added Bumgarner, some good hitters, really underrated guys like Ketel Marte, Eduardo Escobar, David Peralta.
Starling Marte, too.
Starling Marte, yeah, I forgot they got him. So they're a fun little lineup over there. Nationals, we talked about them. Scrappy, they'll get Soto back for the long haul. And they got great pitching. As long as the lineup can score a few runs a game, they'll be set. So there's that. On to the AL West. Who you got? What were your 2?
For the AL West,
AL West, yep. Your top 2 teams are going to make it.
definitely going with the Angels.
Nice, yes. You think they're going to be in the top 2, though?
I think Angels. I don't want to pick the Astros. I think the Astros are probably going to be in the first seed, and then I'm
Really?
going with the Angels for my second seed.
All right, Astros, Angels for you. You know, as much as I want the Astros to be shitty, they made it to the big leagues. They're still good hitters. It sucks they cheated. I'm sure it helped them out a lot, but you can't really say that they're going to be like absolutely worst team in the division now because they still got a good lineup. I hope they don't do well, but you know
They
what?
probably will, unfortunately.
I'm going to say A's win the division and the Angels get second place. So, that's my prediction.
Nice.
You Astros are just gonna not make it.
Not
Didn't
that
say
prediction.
Astros
Definitely-
aren't going to make it, but I
How
think
are they not gonna be
Rooting
top
for
2?
the A's, too.
that's my prediction right there.
Yeah, I'm a big Chapman fan, so
Love Chapman, dude. How many bombs last year? 36?
yeah.
36 bombs last year. Him and Olsen had the same amount. They're gods. All right.
Yeah.
The Central, AL Central, man. This is a hard one. Your top 2 from here.
Yeah, I think we already talked about kind of, the AL Central, but I'm still going to stick with the Twins and the White Sox.
Twins and White Sox,
Yeah,
played
Twins,
today.
Twins in the 1 seed, White Sox in the 2 seed.
They had a real close game today, so if that's anything to go by, it's going to be a fun rivalry there in the Central.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to agree with you. I'm going to switch the order, though. I'm going to say White Sox win the division. They win it all, and the Twins get second place in there. I agree
Yeah.
with you, though. Those 2 teams are going to be the teams to go through. Indians, their lineup's good. I mean, besides Bieber, Clevenger, who knows about that pitching? Losing Kluber is a big hit. And I just think these two other teams just put out better lineups and have better depth than the Indians. All it takes is one injury from Ramirez or Lindor, and the lineup's looking pretty thin for them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a quick question for you about the Indians.
About who?
The Indians. I saw a fun fact the other day. Do you remember that Josh Donaldson was on the Indians?
Yeah,
Dude.
17.
I think it was 18, but I forgot all about that. Traded in August to the Indians, 2018.
Him and it was him and Encarnacion.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Edwin being on there too. So,
Wild.
yeah, Edwin and Encarnacion and Josh Donaldson. Before
feel
he
like
traded to the Braves.
I feel like I usually remember these weird trades sometimes, but that one was just so, like, it, like, went nowhere that I was just like, all right, like, I forgot that one.
Yeah, Josh Donaldson has been kind of tough for people to remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last year, great year on the Braves.
2015 AL MVP, man, can't forget about it.
Mm-hmm. Great year on the Braves last year, and your pick to win the division. He's on the Twins now, so adding Donaldson to a lineup of the Twins last year, they set the record for most home runs in MLB history by a team.
Yeah.
So adding Donaldson,
adding a guy like Josh Donaldson to that lineup, imagine. Come on, man.
beautiful. Yeah,
Scary.
that'll be fun. And to round it out, we got the AL East. I'm sure we both have the Yankees winning that one, but who do you think's number 2?
Oh my goodness. Getting bombarded by children.
Happens.
Bye. Yeah, definitely the Yankees for sure. I mean, if you're not picking the Yankees, you're probably a fanatic of. But I
Red
think
Sox.
it's safe to say the Red Sox get the second seed.
Yeah, Yankees, Red Sox, you think are top 2?
Mm-hmm. It's been Yankees, Red Sox every year. Shoot, for the past 40 years it feels like.
Yeah, Red
And
Sox, if they figure
anything's
that pitching out, that lineup is very good even without Mookie. So, wouldn't be surprised if they got second place, I think the Red Sox will make it as well. But I'm going to say Yankees, Blue Jays. I say the Blue Jays are going to get that second spot.
Really?
Yeah, they're young, 60 games, a lot of guys. I think it's helpful that Vlad, Biggio, and Bichette came up last year and not this year.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little bit of time under their belt, and they know what to expect now. They're going into their sophomore seasons, and they're the guys. They know they're the guys for that team now. They got Ryu on the mound. They got some other. Not so big pitcher. They got Ken Giles in the bullpen, but they got some veteran arms. And that team, I think they're gonna be able. It depends how they're gonna deal with the adversity of not being able to play in Toronto, being in that tough division. And I think these young guys, I think they're gonna live up to the moment. And I think the Blue Jays will get the second seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think they have one of the most interesting teams to look at, in terms of prospects. Especially because all three of them are two of them are sons of Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm.
And, Bo Bichette, son of, Dante Bichette.
He was a great player as well.
Bo Bichette's tearing it up, so, he's making his pops for. Yeah, I think they're a very good team.
Yep.
Definitely exciting, but for me, I think, after the Red Sox, I think I'd still go
With the Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Nice.
Rays over the Blue Jays for me.
You think the Rays over the Blue Jays?
Yeah, the Rays over the Blue Jays for me because of the pitching, man.
There you go. Well, that leaves us to our wild cards then. Who are your 2 wild card teams you're going to pick?
Okay, well, I already picked. I'm going to go with the Blue Jays. I do enjoy watching that team. So, seeing as at the wild card spot wouldn't be a bad thing. And I'll go with the Indians, man.
So you said, sorry, I totally spaced out. Bases are loaded, and Mike Trout was just intentionally walked. Liam Hendricks, tie 3-3 game, top of the 9th, is facing Shohei Ohtani. With the bases loaded. Wow, what a way to end the night here. Shoot. I'm going to root for Hendricks here, though, because even though I have Ohtani on my fantasy team, love those A's. Ashland responded
I love that
first.
you drafted Ohtani.
We'd see an
as a
Ashland win.
batter, as a hitter, and a pitcher.
Yeah, dude, Otani's awesome. I can't wait to see him pitch on Sunday. Crazy, man, what he's done. But yeah, you said the Indians and who else? I'm so sorry. I spaced out when I saw this.
And the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
Just because I enjoy watching them. But I do like the Athletics, so they're like close third. I would. It's between those three.
Wow, you think the A's are not going to make the playoffs?
No, I do. I think the A's. I think if I could pick three, I'd pick the A's. The Athletics.
Okay, but in your predictions, you're not, and you say they're going to barely miss it.
Yes.
Wow, love it, bold.
Yes. I think they're missing one key piece, but I think they could be there.
You think pitching?
Especially
You
with
think
this
pitching they're
postseason.
missing?
Yes, definitely, 100%.
Big question mark. AJ Puck, their big prospect. He's sidelined with a little injury here. Frankie Montez starting tonight. Fires and Minaya are real wild cards.
Yeah.
Tell me when you see something, Nate.
Struck him out.
Struck him out. Ohtani strikes out. 3 pitches. Hendricks out of the jam, but he gave up the home run to tie it. A's are going to try to walk it off here with Canna, Piscotti, and Allen. That'll be fun. So, I'm going to
Ashburn and
say...
Mark getting a run for their money.
Yeah, Shoot, great game tonight.
It's a real nail biter.
My 2 wildcard teams, I'm going to say the Astros. Close second behind the Angels. I think they'll be close, but the Astros will make it. And I think the Red Sox will make it as well. 2 great lineups. Astros pitching, their pitching's great too. Verlander, Greinke, they get McCullers back. Red Sox pitching is okay, it's whatever. Eduardo Rodriguez, I heard he's having some complications with his COVID diagnosis. They saw he had something with his heart, I think. So well wishes to him. Hopefully he recovers. It's bigger than baseball with him.
Verlander's back?
Verlander's back though. Yeah, he started today.
Oh my goodness.
Got 2 bombs hit off him, but still got the dub, I believe. Yeah, there's that. I don't know if that was a pretty good show by us here, but this game is going to the bottom of the 9th. What do you say we watch this bottom of the 9th, and if the game doesn't end here, then we will.
Sean,
Yes, Nate.
how many saves did the A's blow out? Oh wait. How many saves did the A's blow out?
How many saves did the A's blow last year? What do you think, Andres? Nate's asking me.
41.
40. You think they blew 41 saves last year?
Yes.
You think they blew 41 saves?
Yes.
41 times they went into the 9th with a lead of 3 or less, and they blew it. 40.
It's
All right.
the Athletics, so yes.
I'm going to say 10. What do you say? What is it, Nate?
I think it was like 30.
30?
Yeah, they played a really bad game.
I thought it would be no more than freaking 15. Why was Andres actually eloquent? How many wins did they have?
97.
They had 97 wins and blew 30-something saves. Dude, they could have had the most wins in like MLB history if they didn't blow those saves. They would have had 130 wins. That's insane. All right, Nate, you gotta watch the game over here with me. No, just kidding. But
Yeah, stop spoiling.
I'll stop spoiling it. I won't spoil anything. You have to tell me when something happens, though. You can't just sit there silent when like someone hits a home
When
run.
something bad happens, I don't want to say anything.
In play, no out.
Oh. Base hit.
Base hit, Canna with a single. And there we go. Ashland's in business right now. I'm going to say the first batter for the A's got on base. If he scores, you win.
I love this cat so fucking much.
Smite time after?
Smite time. Yeah, dude, it's our favorite game. We got Paige and our friend Marlin in the chat. We love Smite. Great game.
There's a little Pikachu in there.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, Twitch is the way to do it. I'm liking
Speaking
these
of
shows.
Pokemon, I've been grinding Pokemon Go lately.
Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are the Sport Geeks, so I think it's time to get geeking out here.
To the catcher.
What?
Flew out to the catcher, Sean.
He flew out to the catcher. Steven Piscotty, 1 out. Mark Hanna. Pooch still in the chat, my man. But
Coach
yeah,
with the Charizard. Good looks.
yeah, dude. Pooch is the man. Met him in middle school. Best friends ever since.
Tapped out Chris Blake.
Tapped out Chris Blakey?
Was that not Poochie?
That was Poochie. I forgot. So, there's this guy, Chris Blakey, we knew. He's big and strong and ripped and huge. Like, very big and muscular. And our friend Pooch is not as big as Chris. So, they were having a match on the trampoline, a real UFC match. A McRae household sanctioned backyard UFC match between Pooch and Chris. Chris was the odds-on favorite. He had the height, he had the reach, he had the weight. And Pooch got him in a little guillotine chokehold. He tapped him out. It was the funniest thing ever. And I can't believe I forgot about that until Nate just brought it back up. But it's pretty great. So there's that. You say you're playing Pokemon Go again? I'm kind of getting back into it as well.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow there's actually a huge event.
Oh, is tomorrow the fest?
Yeah, it's Pokemon Go Fest tomorrow.
Poochie said he
10,
fought
8.
Dakota the
Oh,
day.
what the how's he calling that?
Strikeout on a bad call?
Yeah, Sean.
I didn't see it. I was talking to Andres. So what's the event tomorrow? Pokemon Go.
It's just like a big event that they have once every year. And just a bunch of more rare spawns, you know. There's just challenges you can do to catch like legendaries or
Come on, Sammy.
more sought after Pokemon, I guess. It's pretty cool.
Why are
Like
you
15
not
bucks.
Why are you not my friend on
Super
Pokemon
sick.
Go?
Dude, just have me right now. I need more. I actually need more.
No, get out of play. Fuck.
Oh. Semyon pops out. We're going to extra innings. Is my man Andres still there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're going to extras here. I guess we'll have to find out. We'll post it online. Who wins? I'm gonna put my friend code in the Twitch chat so you can add me. Pokemon Go. Marlon said she met Paige in 5th grade, and Paige said she made Marlon cry. What a great friend. You made me cry when we first met, Andres. Wow, Andres took that one hard.
Brent's got $100.
Is Golden Noodle Page?
What?
Golden Noodle in the chat. Is that Paige?
No, that's Paige's friend, Marlon.
Okay.
Well, my friend, too. I just sent my Pokemon Go code in the chat. All right, Andres.
Got it.
I think we'll catch this game on our own. Our first taste of the new extra innings. Shohei Ohtani will start the inning on second base, per the new rules.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this game should be over soon, and we'll have our winner. It was great talking to you for an hour and a half. It
For sure.
felt
man.
like old times. We will be getting a NBA preview out here soon, me and you. Hopefully we get Taylor and Somi, the 4 sport geeks all on at the same time. But it was just nice talking to you again.
Definitely, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you, Sean.
Yeah, so we're going to enjoy this season. We're going to enjoy these sports for as long as we can. Hopefully it's going to be for a long time. I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, in the meantime, there we go. Struggling over my words. In the meantime, you guys stay safe out there. Let's enjoy sports. Don't be an idiot. And wear a mask. Wear a mask, please. Damn it. Yeah.
If you don't, I'll literally find you. I'll hunt you down, and I'll force one on you. So people wear your masks.
You heard it here first. Andres will hunt you down if you don't wear a mask. He's a tall guy. You don't want that happening. So.
I'm like the equalizer, but
Oh, what
for
the fuck?
COVID.
So I thought, why is it running on second? But I forgot.
Yeah, Otani's on second. So, for the first time since March, Sean and Andres signing out. You guys have a great night.
All right, guys. Catch you later. Peace out, Sean. Peace out, Nate.
Peace
Say what's up to
out.
your mom for me, Sean.
What?
Say hi to your mom and your.
Oh, for sure. I
Tell
got
them I
you.
miss them.
All right.
Hopefully.
We are the Sport Geeks at CSUMB. Thank you for hanging out, and we will see you guys soon. Really appreciate the support. Peace.
Later, guys.